Good evening, guys, and we are live. Let's talk about what happened to the Philippine market today. Okay, so I'll wait for you, and we'll start with our charting. Let's just wait for a few more participants, but for now, whoever is in, you can drop a comment so we can prioritize your requests. Let's check out what happened to PSCI. Still on a downtrend. This is still a bearish move for PSEI, so we know what will potentially happen, right? In fact, in today's market, blue chip companies again are on a downward movement because of this candlestick, and we'll get to review them one by one tonight. And yeah, so far, let me see. Last night when we had our live, using my laptop, I'm not able to see your messages, but I tried to open it using my cell phone. Then I found that you guys had a lot of message from me. But let's see now. Okay, there. Okay, all right. So let's just put it there. So that. Okay, there you go. Now let's start. Earlier, I posted something on my page, Invest in the Stock Market, and Virgo and Jeffrey actually requested, so we can prioritize the request. Okay. Anyway, I can also review yours because they only have a few requests. So let's check out Sun, and this one is from Hi Palaboy Trader. Good evening. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so let's check out Sun. This request is from Virgo. Okay, so as you can see, we're using a Bollinger Band, and we pair it with our RSI as our main indicators, and using the Bollinger Band, right away we can say that the downtrend is not over yet for Sun because we're still triggering the lower band, and we ended outside of the Bollinger Band. So that means we might see some more downward movements in the coming days, and I don't want to sugarcoat, but I would have to say the first or nearest area of support that we can potentially plot this at is around the 1.06 level, because this used to be a resistance area, or 1.05, and that's a key area to watch out for. Okay, now if that gets broken, the next area of course is your 0.94, but hopefully it stops there. At least we're just plotting some key areas to monitor. Okay, so first is 1.05. So for those people who believe in this company, in the fundamentals of this company, you might be able to get it at a much lower price. Okay, the next one is from Jeffrey, and he would like to request PIP. PIP is currently sitting at the resistance for this stock at the MA20 line. By the way, thank you Palaboy for the thumbs up. Thanks. And okay, going back, so most likely tomorrow is going to be a decision making day for our stock PIP, because earlier, or this day's market, we were not successful in breaking the MA20 line. So when the action is happening below that MA20 level, we all know that you're Okay, and we're back. Yes, thanks. Okay, finally. Thanks for staying, guys. Woo. Okay, right. So where was I? Meg. Okay, for Meg, you see, we are now. I feel that Meg now is really about to give us a good bounce. For several days, it stabilized in this area. Yes, and notice the last five candlesticks here. We have, yeah, so we're showing some signs of momentum gaining some power in the past 5 days. So while the price revisited the area, normally it does this right after a bounce, it goes up a little higher and revisits the support just to confirm the support. And now what we have here is a an RSI that's moving in an upward direction. So that's a good sign. Okay. Now, earlier I talked about ATN. ATN as well is starting to move in an upward direction, but we are not 100% sure yet that it is now going to break this resistance that we have. We had a slight rejection that happened here, so we really need more volume for this stock. Otherwise, this might just go on some sideways movement in the coming days over here. So 0.90 being the support and 0.95 being the resistance. All right. Now, next would be, let's just check out the ones on the watch list first. ISM, oh my, we're hit a bearish candlestick today. Heavy sell-off that happened. So be extra careful. We're outside the Bollinger Band. Okay, so we might see some triggers on the downside some more, but I would have to say not that much of a dip anymore because this is a drastic drop in the price, right? So in the Philippine market, the moment you see like a 12% dip, chances are some people, especially the newbies, they would feel that that's already very cheap, and we might see some slight, increase in the price. But overall, I am not very confident yet that the downtrend is over because we're still outside the Bollinger Band. Normally, just minimal movement and then continues to go down. Something like this, right? Like minimal increase in price, but overall, these are just slight dips. And then it might continue to go down. So you might have something like this and then continue to go down again. Okay, so be extra careful. We just need to see a bullish engulfing candlestick before we can say it's okay to get in ISM. GFC over here also had some stabilization. I would have to say this is the brand new support, which was the same support we plotted yesterday because we were able to overtake that at a much higher price previously. So it is just revisiting the area, stabilizing the support before hopefully it continues to move in an upward direction, something like that. Okay, so that is JFC. The next one is MRC. MRC. Oh my goodness, still heavy sell-off for the past how many days? More than a week now. We're still moving in a downward direction, but um, although your RSI is already giving you some advanced signals that it is going to bounce anytime soon, would still have to say this is not enough. I still want to see of course, a bullish engulfing candlestick, or at least somehow a sideways movement just to stabilize and support. So wherever that is going to be uh, formed, we'll wait and see. Because right now, I only have one indicator that's suggesting that it is going to bounce anytime soon, but I need more. Okay, so it's not enough that I only refer to RSI. I need to see some patterns formed using Bollinger Band and of course your candlesticks to make our conviction stronger that we are now going to bounce. But for now, we might have some more downward movements. SMPH. Uh-huh. So probably this is just creating a brand new support in the area. So this is, oops, I'd have to say, so it created it broke that resistance previously. Okay, so this used to be a resistance over here, and then it broke out of that, and then it actually revisited that area. So I'm thinking it might um, stabilize in this area first before it goes or it continues to go up. 40.59 is the support that we are currently seeing. Okay, and next would be SMPH. The next would be, what are the highly traded stocks today? ICT, still heavy bearish candlestick here. So okay, so this is a bearish candlestick. We might see some more downward movements for this stock, and I'd say check out 115.47 to 115.50 level before we take action, as you might see some more movements on the downside for this stock. Fruit, still on red for fruit. I'd stay away for now. I still do not have enough indicators that suggest that we are now going to move up. Still finding its true value here. So we're not 100% sure yet with fruit. URC, now you have a bounce for URC. How far has it been? Okay. Yes, this is a bounce for URC. It respected this support over here. There you go. So this area and this area. Okay, that's your support. And of course, your previous resistance was over here, here. Okay, so previous resistance now becoming a support over here, and we moved up, and when we revisited it, it also revisited the same support. So I'd have to say we already have a bounce, especially because the here we ended outside of the Bollinger Band, but in the next 2 days we were able to engulf with this red candlestick that ended outside of the Bollinger Band. So I'd say that we might see some more bullish movements for this stock. This one too for MPI. Okay, hold on. MPI is still a wait and see game because this is just the second candlestick. I'm thinking, okay, another sign here is we are already in the oversold. So probably if we have another candlestick tomorrow starting at 3.54 and most of the action happens on the upside, then we can say we might now have a much stronger support at the 3.54 level. Better yet, if we see an engulfing candlestick. So a candlestick that ends much higher than this red candlestick. So that will be a good sign, right? But the nearer you are to the 3.54 level, the better. enter at that amount. Okay, Ali over here created a brand new support, so there was just a retracement, it rested, and now it's bouncing. Okay, so what you had here previously is we went down, we moved up, and then it rested and created a support in this level. Okay, then let's see if we'll have another candlestick that will start in this same area and most of the action happens on the upside. Then we can say it's already good to enter. But anywhere from 44.78 to 45 is a good entry price for this stock. Okay, so that was Ali. BDO. BDO, you're still at the resistance area and your candlestick today is a candlestick showing signs of weakness. Okay, that's a sign of weakness, and we might see some downward movements, or yeah. So the next area to watch out for, of course, will be your MA20 line around 155.74. So that was BDO. Next would be MBT. MBT is okay. Now this is a resistance, and now we ended lower than the MA20 line, so I would have to say be extra careful, because I sense that we are really going to go down, and see the big difference in price over here. It's too high, so I have a feeling it will go back to the 63.75 level. So it's really deep, guys. So if you have entered in this area, partially take profit here. Okay, lock in some profit, and then when it goes down, we don't know where it is, maybe here, that's where you buy some more. Okay, at least you've already locked in some profit. We talked about JFC. Let's talk about BPI. BPI is a downward direction, so I'd stay away for now. This is yeah, 2.81 is already a significant down trend or down movement on the downside in the Philippine market, so that's already a significant dip. Tel, same thing. I will not be surprised, because when we looked at PSEI, remember it was a bearish candlestick, so I am not surprised to see that stocks like PLDT is also showing in a downward direction. So stay away for now. We might see some more red days for PLDT. ISM, we talked about it. DMC still moving downward, so we're not safe yet. Stay away for now. AGI still trying to where is the support? Okay. 10.77 is the support that I see for AGI. So that is the support. So I have a feeling this MA20 is going to still act as your resistance, and then it might revisit your 10.77 before it goes up again. So this is the support. Okay, SM still downward. Oh no, so look at that, that's already high, guys. So we might see some more downward movements for this stock. Next support that I see would be 1,000. Okay, so there you go, 1030 level. So that's the support that we see. Okay, so we might see some more dips for SM. SMPH, I'm not sure if we talked about it, but this is still the support that I see. Previous resistance over here now acting as a support. That would be 40.59. Okay, now still doing moving on a downward direction for now. So please keep your buying power, because look at this. This is a gap up, and you know how it works when you have a gap up, guys. Your stock will revisit the area and fill that gap. So not a good sign for me. It might revisit that and even go back to the 2.12 level. So that's the reason why I'm not very confident in really endorsing now at the moment. B Core. Okay, happy days are almost over. Extreme movement, very steep movement, and now this is a bearish candlestick. Be extra careful. People will potentially take profit tomorrow. Okay, guys, people will potentially take profit and might trigger some more downward movements for BCOR. Okay, people feel that this is now starting to become more expensive. We're already outside here. We're in the 80s level in our RSI. So that is a sign of weakness. HLCM. For HLCM, still stabilizing here. We're very near the support area for HLCM. This is the support we see, 13.56, still moving sideways here. So anywhere from 13.82 to 13.56, that would be a good entry price. Okay, guys. I don't have any other requests. Do you have any? Okay. So maybe that is it for tonight. Let me know if you have any other requests. I can probably reply to it in our Facebook page. We are Invest in the Stock Market over at Facebook. And if you have any real-time questions, just drop a comment or a question, and I'll answer. Probably give you a screenshot of my analysis and discuss from there. Okay, in the meantime, I also have a request to kindly subscribe to Miss JD so that you're always updated and you're notified whenever we go live every single day. Okay, I try my best to really be early, but yeah, just the beauty of subscribing is you are notified. Okay, thank you for now and good night. See you again. Oh, chat with you again tomorrow. Okay, bye bye for now.